Hey everybody, what's up? Just want to do a little general check-in. It is almost the full moon, so tomorrow will be the full moon in Gemini. It's actually so beautiful. I just pulled in to my street and it's massive. So I wonder if you guys are feeling all of the energy right now. It is super intense. Like, I just came back from work and people are just like on edge as fuck, okay? So I don't know if you're feeling this too, but don't take it personally. Everybody is just literally going through some sort of release, because remember, this is the last full moon of the decade. So not only when we go through full moon cycles, we release whatever no longer serves us, you know, maybe from the month before that, but this is like we're releasing like a whole decade's worth of shit that we don't want to bring with us into this brand new year of like 2020, right? So just take that into consideration when as people are kind of snappy and stuff like that. We're all releasing stuff. We're releasing stuff that we like when we don't even realize what we're releasing, right? It can come up as just agitation. One minute we're fine because we are in Gemini, so it's like social butterfly time. You want to talk, you want to mingle, you want to go out and have a good time, but then like the next second you're just like full blown in a really bad mood. So yeah, so just be aware of that. Those are the energies we're kind of working with. They're back and forth very, very quickly, right? So I just want to do a little energy check-in with you guys and see where the energies are at currently for the collective. Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective for those who need to hear it? If this resonates with you, great. If not, then just wasn't your reading. All right, and if it does, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to follow me on Instagram or Snapchat, I'll leave that in the description box below. All right, thank you. Okay, spirits, angels, archangels, what messages do you have for the collective today? Spirits, angels, archangels, what messages do we have today? A personal issue reaches a resolution. Okay, so what we were talking about, full moon. So this is full moon in Cancer right now. So really, Cancers, I'm a Cancer. I am Cancer, Sun, Pisces, Moon, and Aquarius rising. So I am super emotional, but right now, this is the energy that we're kind of feeding off of. So lots of deep, deep emotions. So deep emotional wounds. I'm getting childhood wounds, things that, you know, family wounds, wounds with that we haven't really let go of, maybe with partnerships, friends, family, ex-lovers, stuff like that. That is still stuff that we've buried deep, deep down, that we've suppressed, that's coming up right now, because the universe wants you to clear that. They want you to start over in this new year in like a fresh, clean slate, right? New decade, 2020, we're leaving like 10 years worth of stuff behind. So all this stuff is coming up right now. So whatever that means for you, if you can feel it, if you're feeling on edge right now, if you're feeling super emotional too, and you need to cry, have a good cry, then cry it out, grab a tissue box, listen to some music, watch a sad movie, just get it out, because the more you suppress it, the more it's just going to blow up. And usually what happens is we take it out on the people we love, and then we turn around and we're like, oh shit, you know? So this is why meditation, self-care is so important, and taking time out for yourself. So in this full moon energy right now, what we're dealing with is deep emotional wounds, deep emotional hurts, baggage, like just stuff from the past that needs to be let go of. So there's that one. All right, spirits, what else do we have tonight? Oops. All right, so conclusions are within reach. This is full moon eclipse. So this is a major, major card in this deck. So what that is literally shutting the door permanently, locking that key, throwing it away, like never looking back again. That is what this card means. So all that stuff that you've been holding on to, or maybe you're waiting for someone to come back around, or something to come back around that no longer serves you, and you know it doesn't, but you gotta let it go, because it's gonna hold you back. And if you don't let it go, you're just gonna repeat the same cycles in 2020. And who the hell wants that, right? So you're going to have to work through these fears deep down that you have right now and just release them. Write it down, journal, get it out. If you can't talk to somebody, write it down and journal it. Journaling is awesome. I journal every night. You just let things out, let it go, and then that's it. So this is just confirming like any karmic energy is going to be cleared out within this full moon. Okay, so we have 2 full moons right now. That's major. And karmic energy is like even energy from past lives too. Karmic lessons that we have yet to learn. And if you find yourself in the same themes of like the same theme of a situation or a scenario, but it's different faces, you haven't learned the lesson yet. Trust me, I've been there, I've done that, and I've learned my lesson the hard way. But that's just me, and I'm stubborn, and I'm a Cancer. So we tend to learn things the hard way. But the good news is, so right here we have, if you go through this, if you do this process and you let go and you release and you don't look back and you shut that door for good, hammer it shut, throw it away, bury it, okay, burn it. Prosperity lies ahead, all right? So that is a beautiful sign. So that is Taurus. That is stability. That is a promise of prosperity ahead for you if you do the work. If you don't do the 555 on the clock. So that means change, just to let you know if you weren't aware of that. The changes that you're going through, the changes that you're feeling. You might have left huge challenges. You might have gone through, huge challenges. And now you can totally close that door and leave it behind you, right? So prosperity lying ahead is like there's so much more in store for you, maybe that you didn't realize, but now that you're closing that door, just go through the process, do what you have to do, lots and lots and lots of self-care, because prosperity does lie ahead of you, okay? And green here with the new moon in Taurus. So new moons, right, all about new beginnings. So it's funny how we have two full moons. One is an eclipse, one is about shutting things out, right? And this is a new moon right after that. So you know that by going in and doing this work, whatever that means for you, that whatever you want, prosperity, happiness, abundance, Taurus is all about tangible things. So like, yes, 3D, like money stuff, or anything that you is tangible and like materialistic, or even, well, you know, wanting a relationship or happiness in a home and stuff like that. That is all prosperity, whatever prosperity is to you, okay? Peace and quiet, just a whole new life, okay? So if you can just do that, work through your challenges, work through your fears, this is what lies ahead of you, all right? Okay, and also bottom of the deck. So it says, nothing will come of the situation. So whatever you are worrying about, stop worrying so much about it. So like nothing bad is going to happen, all right? What you have to do is just focus on you. And if you also, what I'm getting, if you keep like ruminating over and over and over, staying in the same cycle, nothing good is going to come from that, right? Nothing is going to happen. You're going to still be stuck in this stagnant void and this stagnant energy because you keep repeating the same cycles over and over again. So in order to break that cycles, you need to learn the lessons, right? And sometimes we take the hard way out, which is fine. Like you can't really ever take the wrong road. Your path will always lead the right way, but sometimes we choose to take the hard way where there's more lessons, and that's fine. So there's not really any wrong way, just one way might be harder, and then the other one is like the path of least resistance, where like it's the best road to take for you, but we choose to be stubborn and take the hard way out. But just know that by doing the work, prosperity does lie at the end of all of that, okay? And this is a beautiful way to start off the new year. Beautiful energy for the new moon in Taurus. All right, so let's see, what else do we have? I'm going to see what other deck to work with today. Let's see what the angels have to say, and then maybe we'll get into some tarot. Let's do this one. Okay, so we'll get the Tarot by Doreen Virtue. The Power Angel Tarot deck. Okay, spirits, what messages do you have for the collective tonight? Full Moon Eve. Beautiful name. Okay, spirits, what messages? Oh, the Emperor. So the Emperor is a beautiful, strong, very masculine energy, but whether obviously you're female or male, the Emperor energy is the energy you want to be in. This is all about taking charge. This is all about, yes, the Emperor can be stubborn, but you can be stubborn in a good way and say, I'm not taking this shit anymore. I'm putting it behind me, and I'm no longer repeating these cycles anymore. I'm going to start over. I'm going to do what it takes, even though yes, it might cause some pain to other people. We tend to stay like in the same cycles over and over again because we don't want to hurt others and we don't want to put ourselves first. But here with the Emperor, like it's all about saying, no, you need to stand in your power. And by you standing in your power and acting like the Emperor, you will find prosperity at the end of closing out this cycle. But you have to take on that Emperor energy, okay? It's all about standing in your power and being pretty much the emperor of your kingdom and saying, I don't want to deal with this anymore. I don't want to deal with you anymore. I don't want to deal with this group of people anymore. And taking charge of your own life and not just sitting back and going through the motions and repeating same cycles over and over. So with the Emperor, it says stability and efficiency, taking charge of a situation and ambitious plans. So in order for prosperity to lie ahead, you have to make a plan. You have to put those plans into action. So right now the universe is really pushing for you to close that door, close that karmic cycle. Like we're dealing even with the South Node here in Capricorn, all dealing with closing out karmic cycles, which is what this card here has to do with, right? So in order to reach your prosperity, in order to come out of this cycle that you keep seeing in your life and you never seem to get out of, you need to become the Emperor with number 4. Emperor is number 4, so it's all about stability. Like you have to take charge of your life and bring stability to yourself. No one's going to do it for you, right? So there's that one. See what else. Spirits, what other messages do we have? Spirits, angels, archangels, what other messages do we have? Ooh, so we have Queen of Gabriel. So this is all about, it says you can do anything right now. Go after what you want. The ability to attract helpful people. So this is a woman here, whether you're male or female, again. This is all about someone who has an abundance of things, and like whether it's 3D in the 3D, so like material abundance, abundance of family, abundance of friends. Like this is what this prosperity card is saying. Like this is what you can have. This is the energy that you can be in if you step into that Emperor energy and make the decision to close out cycles in your life that are no longer serving you, okay? So with this Queen of Gabriel, she's someone who's very loving, very nurturing, very loyal, very in her power, and she's very abundant in everything, and she makes things happen. So this is what the energies that we're working with right now, and you have the ability to do this. You have the ability to manifest this prosperity into your life. So use these energies right now to your advantage, and the energies of the full moon. So usually you can do like a full moon ritual where you just get out a piece of paper and make a list of everything that you don't want in your life anymore. Okay, make a list and say, I want to release this, I want to release that, and whatever that is for you, and then burn it, or bury it, or do whatever you want, or throw it out. But make that list, get it out there, and then just release it and get rid of it, okay? And then when the new moon comes in, then you make a list of all the things you want to manifest. So it's just like using the law of attraction. It's really awesome, okay? And then at the bottom of that deck, we have the 10 of Ariel. So that is like the 10 of Pentacles, and that is being in prosperity, like to the fullest. So these are the energies, this is the ability, these are the energies you have right now to make all of this come into fruition for you in the new year. The new year, if you follow this, if you do this, this new year is going to be very prosperous for you, okay? It's a whole new decade. You have a fresh, new, clean slate, whether it's you want to take up a new health regimen, or, you know, when you want to nurture yourself better, love yourself more, focus on you. The Emperor is very all about him, you know, so this is that Emperor energy that you have to work with right now. And if you can put that work into yourself, you will see that manifest in abundance. Like this woman sitting right here, you will see that manifest into abundance into your life, right? So whatever you feel on the inside, you're going to manifest on the outside. That's just the way the law of attraction works. That's just physics, okay? So you can do that. In the bottom of that deck, also for the new year, we have the 10 of Raphael, which means the 10 of Cups in the traditional tarot, which says rainbows, love, blessings fill your life, harmonious relationships with family members, happily ever after. So if you have to cut out people in order to move on with your life, if you have to cut out, you know, a job that's not making you happy, or, you know, any situation, whatever that is for you, once you do that and close it for good and don't go back to the same patterns and do the same things, you will have this energy waiting for you in 2020, all right? So that is beautiful. That's beautiful energy to look forward to. That's beautiful energy to set your intentions for, because once you do that and say, yes, that's what's coming for me, that's what I have, right? I have that potential to achieve that. You will bring that into your life, okay? So we'll see what else universe has to say right now. All right, let's go into writing up the tarot. All right, I'm feeling the tarot tonight. Okay, spirits. Whoa. Nah, that wanted to pop out.